Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, very colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together, and I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I enjoyed whatever time we end up spending together. Today is a little Mish Mash Monday. Yeah, there's no thread in today's intro. I'm just too sick for that. But yeah, today's Mish Mash Monday. If you don't know what Mish Mash Monday is, I take two palettes, I random number generate the shades, and then I create a look with them. So today's palettes are Sinister from Cosmic Beauty, which looks like this, and then I paired it with the Green Goddess palette from BellaBeauteBar, which looks like this. So if you want to end up seeing how I ended up creating this look, what shades I random number generated, and just deal with me being a very sick, runny, nosy mess, then let's get into it. Good morning. I'm really freaking over this whole cold situation. I've been blowing my nose like crazy, getting just a bunch of stuff out that's TMI, I know, but like I'm hoping like that we're right on the verge, I'm hoping that we are there. Hello and welcome to a little Mish Mash Monday. It's been a bit. Okay, it's been a bit. If you don't know what Mish Mash Monday is, Mish Mash Monday is where I take two palettes from my collection. I try to choose ones where the color stories are really opposites, just complete, different. And then I random number generate 3 shades out of each palette. So this week's palettes are Green Goddess from BellaBeauteBar, which looks like this. Just some absolute gorgeousness. And I'm pairing it with the Cosmic Beauty Cosmic Brushes Sinister palette right here, because I just thought, you know what, I think this would be a lot of fun. I haven't used this palette in a while, so yeah, I feel like there's some like goodness that is gonna come on, and I'm really excited. So let's pick these freaking shades. So we're gonna start with the Green Goddess palette. Here we have 15 shades in this one, and I have that plopped into my random number generator from Google. So 6. I haven't done a Mish Mash Monday in so long, it feels so weird. 6 is that shade right there called Wisdom. Next, 1 is that shade right there called Balance. And last but not least for this palette, 7 is that shade right there called Femininity. Very, very diluted shades. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get any of like the really fun shimmies in here, but I think that's gonna make this fun. I feel like they might screw us over here in a bit of like, I want something fun, like give me a little bit of something. There is 20 shades in the Sinister palette. So again, a random number generator. 17 is that shade right there called Ghost. It is like a liquid, like just like a kind of like a putty type of situation. Never used that shade before, so this is really going to be something. I've never used something like that before, so, and I haven't used that shade before, so we're really doing something today. Next, 20 is that shade right there called Warning. This is something. I mean, it's not a bad color story. And last but not least, 18 is that shade right there called Void. That is gonna make everything just totally fine. I have a dark black, I can do a smoky eye, we're gonna be fine. I do think I'm gonna go switch tank tops into my red one, just because I feel like it's gonna be more of the vibe, so don't be weirded out when I switch into that. But as always, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Aryan Beauty Sweetener Concealer and Fair to Win, and then I'm gonna sit it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. Let me scooch in. So, if you want to know how absolutely out of practice I am with the Mish Mash Monday, I completely forgot to show you the swatches of the shades that we are playing with here today. So here we are. This side right here is Green Goddess, and this side right here is Sinister. So we have Wisdom, Balance, Femininity, Ghost, which is like the clear, like cream, whatever, and then we have Warning, and then Void. I think this is gorgeous. I think this is so stunning. I'm super excited to play with this. I'm really going to I really do think I'm going to have a really good time with this, and I'm super excited. Now we can get into everything. Yeah, like I said, I'm just so absolutely excited for this. I do have a lemon sparkling bubble water here. I've been really enjoying these ones. It's been so good. Like I said, I'm super excited for this. This is gonna be just like, this is a gorgeous and fun color story. I can see a lot. I think we're gonna go a little bit smoky, obviously, because we do have that black. I think maybe plopping that ghost over like this or something, maybe making that a bright, good inner corner. Yeah, I do feel like this is gonna be such a good freaking time. It's an absolutely gorgeous color story, and I'm just super excited to play with makeup again here today. I love doing makeup, and I think you guys enjoy me doing my makeup with y'all, so let's just go have a good time. So I'm gonna take my really battered Rephr 13 here, and we're gonna go in with that what was it, Wisdom shade from the Green Goddess palette, that green shade right there. I'm sorry if the lighting goes bad. Minnesota is on this thing where it's like, we're gonna make it like 5 bajillion degrees, we're gonna make it really muggy, and it's gonna rain. So I think it's gonna rain. So, but yeah, but we're taking that Wisdom shade into the crease area right here for right now. Kind of bringing it up. We're gonna bring that Femininity terracotta shade into this. But yeah, just taking that Wisdom shade into the crease for right now. I'm excited to be doing a Mish Brush Monday. Okay, I haven't, like I said, I haven't done one in a while. I'm a little out of practice, but I missed it and I love it, and it's like my most favorite thing to do. The tutorials have just been easier, you know, like Mish Brush Mondays kind of take a little bit more time and a little bit more creativity. But yeah, I'm just so excited to be back doing this. I'm hoping you guys are too. And if you've been wondering, like, my life has gotten way better. Like, I'm figuring things out life-wise, relationship-wise. Like, we're on a good track back into some good things. I think the only thing that just hasn't been going good lately is work, but, you know. Summer camp's almost over. I'm in the midst of hopefully finding another job. The school starts hiring in, interviewing in August, and so I'm holding out on that. And if not, I think I'm just going to go to school and just stay at where I'm currently at, and then I think go from there. I'm still gonna stay with this Rephr 13. We're gonna go into that Femininity shade, like I said. We're still in that Green Goddess palette, taking some of that and bringing that down under that and blending it into that Wisdom shade. I'm really using that Wisdom shade as just like a good base for this Femininity shade. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Also, if my nose is red, like I said, I've been blowing things out my nose like a mother ever. Okay, like, I'm trying to get rid of this. I'm TMI, but I'm really happy that things are like loosening up enough to where I can blow out enough. But I'm so over this cold nonsense. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm just taking that Femininity shade, kind of bringing it all over where that Wisdom shade is and whatnot. Just kind of going like this, taking a little bit more of that and then bringing it down right here. Just cause I'm really liking this so far. But then again, like, all I've used right now is this Green Goddess palette, but I freaking love this palette. This is such a good palette. If you don't have it, please get it. It's just so good. Okay, now that I have that there, I do think I am going to bring in that black shade now, and we can find, like, work our way around everything, you know, like, we'll find our way around. So I'm going to be going in with my Rephr 26. If you've been here, you know what is going to happen. I use this brush mainly for bringing in dark colors into this space right here. It just works extremely well for that. So we're going to be going in with that black void shade from the Sinister palette. So taking a little bit of that, we can always build it up, and then just taking it into right here for right now. We're gonna smoke it up. That look I did the other day with, that I posted on Saturday with the Fuji 5 Lakes from Nomad and the liquid chrome from BellaBeauteBar. I loved that so incredibly much. It was so much fun. It was such a good time. And I really, really liked how that look turned out. But yeah, taking this black shade into here. Right now, I just use this brush for the placement, so I'm just really getting it in there where I will want it and everything. Oh, we almost had everything going flying down. Not today. Not today. And then I'm going to go in with my Unearthly Cosmetics A5. I love, love, love this brush for blending things in together. So I'm just going to take that and blend this Void shade into Femininity here. Just ever so slightly. It's so, so gorgeous. I love it. I also love that I can hear somebody mowing outside. Like, it's literally like 2 seconds away from raining. You're kind of defeating the purpose. But anyways, like I said, just taking it and blending it in here. That's so bomb. I love that. I do wish we got to play with some of those like fun green shimmies in the Green Goddess palette. But winners can't be losers. Or like that eerie shade right there would have just been like, oh, in there, you know? I'll have to take this one out. I think I haven't played with like the purples in here. I don't really play with purples, to be quite perfectly honest. I don't know why that is. But anyways, I'm going to be going in with my Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Grasp. I love this stuff right here. It works so, so beautifully. So I'm going to be popping a little bit of that into that open space in there. And then we will go in and play with those shimmies and that ghost shade. So yeah, I'm going to go pop this on. Oh my god, I'm just getting hit with a bunch of cold stuff right now. This is not fun. Okay, we're going to be going in with the Sinister palette. We're going to be going in, like I said, with that Warning shade, that bright red shimmy shade. We're going to be going in with my Refer 21. Again, if you've been here, you know this is the brush I use for that. And then I'm going to be taking that. Take off the freaking plastic. I can't see shit. Oh my god, and then it breaks. Okay, now that I have the plastic off and I can actually see it, I'm going to be taking that red shimmer and just plopping it into right here. Like, a lot of my shimmers are good on their own. Like, if they're crappy shimmers, they're not staying in my collection, okay? Like, I'm too much of a shimmer addict for that to have, like, shitty shimmers. Why do I like that so much? But I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah, but using that primer, that like Glimmer Grass, has just like elevated all my shimmers just beyond belief, and it makes me so happy. So I do have that much in there for right now. I do think I'm going to bring a little bit of it forward here. I do wish that I had, like, I like all these shades, but I do wish that I had like another like big pop of something, like some weird random ass color that I could like plop in the inner corner, you know? Because, like, I like my looks weird. I like weird color stories. But yeah. I'm starting to get the fever again, okay? Like, if you've been here for a couple days, you know that, I'm severely fighting some sort of sickness right now. And whenever I start doing a tutorial, I start getting, like, a fever. And then I like start like losing my mind and just like saying like really random crap. I don't know what it is. Like, I can sit here and like I will insert it here. Like, I painted something for my grandma this weekend. Fever never ever showed up, but every single time that I do a tutorial, it's like, bitch, you thought. Now I'm gonna be going in with the Green Goddess palette. We're gonna be going in with that shade right there called Balance. Again, still the same Refer 21 here. Taking that, and it's a little bit more like topperish than anything, but I'm going to be taking that into this inner corner area right here, blending it over that Warning shade here. This is like a bomb looking Valentine's Day look. I've done Halloween, I've done essentially right now Valentine's Day look. Like, we're on it lately for every other holiday that isn't around now. I'll do Christmas next. How about that? But yeah, just taking that shade into the inner corner here, really packing that on because, you know, it's gorgeous. That is so, so pretty though. I really, really like how that's looking. Like, that's so, so, so pretty. But yeah, I made my grandma and grandpa a pot. She asked me to paint it for her, and so I painted it for her, and they just loved it so much. It made me so happy. I do think I'm gonna go in with like a black liner here because I think that would serve. But I can never do, oh my god, never mind. Calmeth thy titties, Nikki. We are not done yet. Okay, I've never played with the shade before, so I don't know exactly what to do. I do have my fan ready just in case I need to like almost like cool it down, but it's dry it. We have to go in with that Ghost shade. Okay, we got it. We have to play with it. I love this though. I think this is so, so sick, and I think adding this Ghost shade on there might make it look a little oil spilly, and I love. So I am gonna try going in with my Rougher 21 here, gooping some of that goop up, and we're just gonna plop it over right here, just kind of over everything. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. Oh my god. I can't stand like swatching it. It made me kind of like sick. I said this in a video before, and it kind of like messed everything up, so I might have to clean this brush off a little bit and go back in with some of those shimmers. But I have this thing ever since I've started working with kids. Like, I used to be into slime, right? Like, I thought slime was cool. It was fun. But since I started working with kids more, well, I always have, but like the past couple like year or so, my sensory issue with like slime, Play-Doh, like anything along those lines, I can't do it anymore. And Ghost is essentially slime, and I've made a mess of it. But I do want to go in because I don't want to lose that little pink balance shimmy. So we're gonna go back in with that again, like after I've cleaned that Rougher 21, and just shove that on over right here, just so then it pops. I kind of wish we didn't get that freaking Ghost, but it's still serve. It's still look. It's kind of messy, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm going to go in, oh my god, it's about to get dark and rainy. But I'm gonna go in with that black liner in there. I think I'm probably gonna plop my white one down here. I've been really liking that look. And then I will go do my face and all that stuff. I'll come back for blush, highlight, lip details. We'll do the under eye, the inner corner, all that goodness. So give me a second. I'm just so sick of being sick, you guys. It's just so freaking annoying. Okay, let's go over some details. I went in with this Onyx Ultra Matte Gel Liner from Melt. Up in here, you can't really see it because the lashes really covered it up, but that's okay because these lashes are everything. Then I went in with this NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in Pure White down here because, you know, yeah. And then I went in with this Immortal Liquid Liner from Unearthly. This is old as shit. It's dry as shit. And I kind of put a little bit in there, but I think I'm just going to have to retire those because... Did it really do much? I don't think so. Also, when I like curled my lashes, the Ghost or whatever shade really kind of just went away. But you know, I know that I put it on my eyes. I went in with the Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks blush palette, and I went in with Pulp, and then I went in with the Coca-Cola Glow highlighter from oh my gosh, from Glamlight. Just absolutely gorgeous there. So that is what I have on my face. I feel bomb. I feel pretty. I'm really loving this lip here, but I'm like very tempted because I do have my black lipstick and haven't played with that in a while. And I also have some red lipstick that I haven't like plopped on, but I'm just like, this lip is kind of a serve. So I guess we'll see what I end up doing, like, and what ends up feeling right after I do this under eye. So that is what we're going to do now. Yeah, like I said, this cold is like kicking my ass. Like beyond belief right now. Like it's kind of nuts. I'm gonna go in with that Femininity shade right there. We're gonna go in with my Rougher 23 here. Just taking that along the lower lash line right here. It's kind of just a base for the rest of the crap I'm gonna put there. Once I have that in there, oh my god, it's cold. I'm trying to survive, okay? I'm gonna go in with that Void shade right there. The dark black. We're gonna take it just right along the lower lash line right here. Just right in there, smoking it out. Ooh, ooh, with the white liner. Oh my god, this whole white liner thing in here is just, it's been some of my favorite things to do as of late. I don't think that I'm going to bring anything sparkly from up here down here. I think I'm just gonna leave it kind of neutral, kind of bring whatever's left on the brush, because I did kind of wipe it off a little bit. I'm just bringing it forward a little bit. Oh, that's a look. Okay. Oh my god, now we're running. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. For the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with my Refer 03. I do think I'm going to go in with just a little bit more of that balance shade from the Green Goddess palette, just cause, and just popping a little bit of that into the inner corner here. Just a little bit. We don't need a lot. I know that says a lot coming from me, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, just taking it into right there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna probably plop some mascara down there. Who am I? I'm not making this like really wildly intense. Don't judge me. I can feel it. For lip, I went in with a little bit of this Fantasy Cosmetica lipstick in Secret here. I really just like kind of just dabbed it on just a tiny bit of amount. And then I went in with this Milani Fruit Fetish lip oil in Passion Fruit Coconut on over, just because I felt like it would give just like a nice little like subtle shine. And I really, really like how it looks. I think this looks so bomb. I love how this turned out. It's really giving the looks that I created with the Glamlight Coca-Cola palettes, which I honestly think I might declutter those. I haven't used those in a while, so we'll see. There's probably a declutter coming up at some point, but I might just save it till the end of the year. Who knows? But this is the final completed look. I love it. If my lashes aren't glued down, that's just nobody's problem. I don't know how long I'm going to be keeping this look on. I have a bunch to do today. And one of those things is my skincare, so obviously this can't stand all day. But yeah, I love how this looks. It turned out so pretty. It's so gorgeous. I love the tones. I've been really loving like a good like subtle smoky eye. This white liner in here, like this has kind of been my like go-to look as of late. I really, really enjoy it. I think it's so bomb. Yeah, I just love it. It turned out so good. And I'm kind of glad that I went with more of like a subtle lip rather than going kind of dramatic, as much as I do love that black lipstick, because that black lipstick is pretty bomb. But I'm at that point in the day where my nose just won't stop running, which I'm happy about. You know, I'm happy that there's movement, but oh my god, am I just so sick of being sick. And it's only been here for a couple days, because I always get hit so freaking hard. But if you made it to this point of the video, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I really do appreciate having you guys here and enjoying and watching my content. I love doing this. This is some of my most favorite shit to do. You know, like I love doing videos. I love doing this, and especially on Mish Monday, and you guys seem to enjoy them. So just thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. A couple things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit. Don't be homophobic. Don't be transphobic. Don't be racist. It's 2025. Put your head in your ass and do freaking better. And remember, morals over makeup. Okay. Again, just thank you guys for being here so incredibly much. So remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.